Good day, my name is Ephemeris, and welcome back to my show. Our focus here at Special Interest Material is offering astrological information to the global audience relating to the conditions and experiences for those living on planet Earth in the human realm. And today I will be presenting a general zodiacal reading for the day of October 2nd, 2022, with a focal point circumvent Washington, D.C., USA. And without further ado, we bring our reading in with a retrograde Mercury transitioning from a painful retrograde transit into direct motion between 5 a.m. and 5:15 a.m. on October 2nd. Mercury will be stationary. During that 15-minute period, several other powerful aspects taking place simultaneously stand out in the chart, which I will describe. We find the Moon in the 4th house Capricorn square, Jupiter in Aries in the 7th house. Gains and benefits are received mostly through the parents. Opportunities enshrined by them provided many opportunities for publicity and popularity. However, fluctuations and changes in affairs may have been facilitated. Changes in residence. Because of an adverse aspect with Jupiter, the opportunities provided may not have been seized because of limitations through environment. The Moon is also squared by Neptune, providing mystery and complications concerning home affairs and property. This could be a big picture, common experience throughout a society issue. The Moon in Capricorn is a detriment. Perhaps a prominent, respectable person is involved. Rulers, generals, and administrative ability. There are many other afflictions. Educational issues and a vague, indeterminate mind. No creative energies. Can sheer ambitious posture and time get you to the top? Are they qualified? A person with honors and decorations. Prominence. Do your appetites overwhelm you? Whether you deserve it or not, you have enemies. Your reputation or occupation may be challenged. Be careful with money. Cold, calculating, often regardless of the feelings of others. A person who can rally confidence, can organize, and a welfare worker appears. Jupiter in the 4th house indicates wishing for a peaceful home life and family. Parental assistance received. Land and possessions provide income. Parents cause some major hindrance and trouble. Extravagance is concerning. A trust fund may be locked up tighter than Fort Knox. Sudden heart trouble. Be aware of apoplexy, loss of blood flow to an organ. Jupiter in Aries may indicate progressiveness, ambition, high-mindedness, philosophical and reasonable merit and domestic accommodations, government offices, authority over others, and perhaps military honors. 2 occupations in life, perhaps. Enjoy developing your mind with a light study in science or philosophy. Issues with shipping. Problems with horses on the 2nd, perhaps. Respected. Progressive thinking in a liberal fashion, I believe. Too many intellectual friends in the picture. Shipping, travel, law, financial speculation, foreign securities, and young people could have problems on that day. Double check your insurance policies on that day as well. The Moon is aspected with Jupiter in a dreaded square. This indicates that poor speculations, gambling, and risky business endeavors may be worrisome. Perhaps this indicates a dip in the stock market indexes or financial markets in the coming days. Debt, public and personal. concealment of motives, trouble with voyages, perhaps a false accusation or slander, separation from other and issues for the stomach and liver. Venus in the first house Libra during the 15-minute Mercury stationary period was in quite a powerful square with the moon in exactitude. A desire for culture and fun, thinking about marriage, music, fine arts, and singing, refinement. Friends and close relatives are philosophical. You are or were close to relatives. Testimonies. Trustfulness and cheer may have subsided, possibly feeling uncomfortable in your environment. Fondness for pleasure, opera, and drama. Feminine. Venus governs touch. Do you identify as an overeater or consume too much all the time? The threat of loss of property, possessions, and business pursuits hang in the balance and may be lost. Some degree of slander and scandal and unpopularity may be present. A female has ill health periodically. A third malefic and unlucky aspect appears as perfect hatred, the opposition. We find Venus 180 degrees from Jupiter in the zodiac, not quite able to reach the heights of talent, beauty, and luxury to the level preferred. Making do appears, not a huge accumulation of wealth, carelessness, deception, problems in marriage, desertion, poor speculation, and unsound investments. Overdoing gratifications like eating too much and excessive alcohol consumption, over-liberal, blood and skin disorders. The Sun conjunction with Venus indicates industrious efforts, bringing wealth and money from the father's side or superiors, holding official government positions, pleasure, luxury, sports, generous with money, benefit from people in much higher spheres of life. The Sun is in its fall in Libra, indicating loss and essentially a downgrade. Being brought before the public via news media perhaps, adherence to justice and possible fear of the law society, disliking unclean work, amiable and generous. Did you marry young and more than once? Venus is the planetary ruler of Libra, which is lucky. Very attractive love affairs, warm attraction, possible testimonies denying union, however, this does not stand in the way of love. Rings, ornaments, brooches, white cloth and wine, trumpery. Places associated with Libra, Japan, China, and places near China. Bactriana, an ancient region in Central Asia covering the northern part of Afghanistan. The vicinity of the Caspian Sea. Antwerp, Lisbon, Vienna, Charleston, and Plazenza. A surprising conjunction between Saturn in Aquarius and the vertex in the 6th house show that fated areas and chance encounters may include being asked for some kind of service, not necessarily light or easy service, sacrificing time to volunteer or work, socializing somehow, dietary planning, skills being used in something computer or electronic related. These things may be out of your control somehow. Between 7:21 and 8:01 a.m., Venus and Saturn will be held in Sesqui Square, a poor aspect indeed. I'm sure it will be felt. A little before, at 7:09 a.m., the Sun goes into perfect conjunction with the ascendant, a very powerful aspect indicating being frank, proud, firm, the appearance of dignity, combative, and defensive ambitions. The tops of proud and Reginald white buildings with cupolas and domes, vitality, strength of constitution, recuperative powers diminished because of an ill aspect with Jupiter, lofty motives, generous, trust, influence, responsibility. The Sun in Libra is a fall. Not a good outlook for seasonal goods, quick-moving items, retail, luxury items like perfume and jewelry may take a hit. Commodity markets should be monitored. Was a large purchase made recently with lots of capital? Hesitance, uncertainty, and perhaps impressionability diminishes intuition and discrimination, resulting in a severe downfall or calamity. This could be relating to lumber, possible downward trend caused by delays in shipbuilding. Maritime duress. Are you sensitive to chaos and destruction? The quest for balance. Beware of bodiness and dissatisfaction. Sophisticated, easy, fair-minded, and leisure-loving transformed into dumpiness. Family and kindred may no longer be in the picture. The moon in Capricorn is a detriment. Being exposed in public, prominent or respectable individuals brought forth, high-ranking officers, rulers, leaders, misfortune through women, uncontrollable appetites and cravings, loss of peace of mind. The moon in conjunction with the part of fortune is an indicator of health and wealth. However, Capricorn is the unluckiest of all the signs and is seated in the lowest and darkest area of zodiac, the Imum Coli, or the bottom of the sky. Be aware and conscious of the nerves, muscles, veins, and arteries of the knee. Do some research on dock herb. Leather and shoe companies may have problems. Stresses in logging and lumber. Stone, tile, cement, lime, and brick may have setbacks. Cells, vaults, tombs, thick dark forests and dungeons, cellars and frozen places, debauched in conduct, following vicious and disgraceful courses and showing no despair over any conspicuous actions or involvement. At 7:09, the part of fortune descends from its place near the midheaven to conjoin the moon at the Imum Coli, and simultaneously the Sun conjoins the ascendant, squaring the part of fortune, indicating loss or reversal in fortune, a downward trend. High society may experience stress, and the masses may experience a drop in standard of living conditions. Venus in the 12th house, sesqui-square Saturn in the 4th, indicates trouble in jealousy in courtship and marriage. Be advised, this may be a common trend. Unpopularity and disapproval. Issues with difference in age. Issues in mining. Banks and speculative investments fail. Property issues. An inheritance episode. More mining difficulties. Separation from father. Unsatisfactory domestic life or home life. Much hard work. Difficulties. Attaining goals. Obscure occupation. Secret arts. Voluntary seclusion. A secret love affair. Saturn afflicting Venus in the 12th house also indicates separation or divorce, sorrow and disappointment through the opposite sex. Possible excess, but this could be a societal issue. Rulership indicates occult abilities and powerless enemies. Is there a secret investigation going on? diminished affection for cousins and relatives. Acquaintances among foreign and political executives could be troublesome and problematic. Refined liberal tendencies. Philanthropic endeavors may be placed on the back burner. The moon in Capricorn in the 3rd house square Jupiter in the 6th house Aries indicates possible healing abilities, employment in high circles, servants and inferiors, overindulgence, difficulty with chest, bowel, liver, blood and digestive organs, ambitious, aspiring, candid and high-minded, positions of responsibility in government, bad public exposure, honors and prominence degraded. Looking for new information regarding public conditions to take action, little peace of mind, a bad day for speculations, gambling and risky ventures, misplaced confidence causes issues, a problematic voyage. Possible slander and false accusations, possible bad business deal, wrong judgments may be in play, deception, dishonesty, and concealment of motives. And finally, the Sun square the part of fortune. You may feel like you are having a bad run of luck, and this may cause you to feel stoic and existential about life. Bitterness and disappointment. Perhaps your pursuit of what you call good fortune is the root cause of your pain. I am Ephemeris. I hope this reading resonates. Until next time.